Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your Spirit Guide messages for August 2019. I'm going to start your reading out by pulling a card to see which area of your life your guides would like to bring to your attention and bring into focus for 2019. August 2019. Okay, so you guys have the fourth house, your home and the roots of your being. So Sagittarius, this is connected to family, to healing, to your home, or to a situation that has a lot of history to it, okay? Part of your roots, also an element of karmic attachment, karmic contract, karmic resolution with this card here. So Sagittarius, let's pull some dice and get some more insight about this fourth house energy. Some of you maybe could be changing, like buying a home, selling a home, you know, considering moving. Like that could be really highlighted for the month of August. And it's, I don't know, it's like you're coming to a final decision about something, or you're finally selling your house, or you're finally moving into your new house, or maybe finally moving into your own place, something along those lines. Or, you know, if you're younger, maybe you're moving from your parents to go off to college or something like that. Okay, yes, you guys got two aces that popped out. So we have the Ace of Swords. That is a nice new beginning, cutting free of old ties. Definitely some karma and destiny involved in this fourth house energy that's going to play out for you guys in the month of August. And Five of Swords, so this could be some arguments, some conflict. And we have the Ace of Wands. And lastly, we have, what is this? Ooh, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so Sagittarius, listen, however this is playing out for you, because with Judgment here, fourth house, there is an element of karmic energy involved. But Sagittarius, the way I'm viewing your dice here, very positive. It's like you're breaking free from, you know, negativity, from things holding you back, misunderstandings, miscommunications, you know, doing things for the sake of somebody else's happiness. Like that's like you're getting out of all of that energy. August is really about you and what you want, and you feel very empowered to get yourself there. And there's some new opportunities. So again, if you like need to like sell a home, it's like you have two buyers here and one of them makes an offer. Or if you're looking to like buy a home, there's two and you end up with one of them, and there could be some conflict between you and the other person. If you're buying it with somebody, like you guys could disagree on which house you want. But with the Ace of Wands over here, fire energy next to the Nine of Pentacles, that's Sagittarius prevails, Sagittarius wins. Okay, so I do see a lot of movement of home, of residence for Sagittariuses in August. I don't know what it is for you guys, but it's like that just really keeps coming through for me as I'm reading this. Obviously that doesn't resonate for all of you, but man, many of you, this is like, it's time to move. If you've been on the fence about it, August is a good time to start looking, because it's like right off the bat you're gonna have two places offer you, or that you want to give offers to, and one of them works out, okay? Others of you, looks like maybe you could be picking up some extra income through the month of August by helping out a family member or working with a family member. Maybe, you know, like doing some side work, like babysitting, yard work. I mean, just whatever it is you do. It looks like some of you might be working on the side, or maybe even going full-time for a family member and their business, or just different needs that they have around their house. And whatever this is, Sagittarius, it ultimately opens you up to a different opportunity, maybe in the month of August or down the road. Like there's a bigger picture to this for some of you, okay? It's a part of your destiny. And, you know, with the Five of Swords, you might be a bit conflicted, or, you know, there may be some arguments and friction between you and whoever else is involved, but like ultimately you will prevail, okay? So a lot going on for Sagittarius out of these first 5 dice in this card. So let's pull more. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Could involve a water sign, and especially a Cancer, since that's 4th house, or Scorpio, Pisces. Wow, you got nothing but court cards or court dice. So we have the Queen of Pentacles now. Okay, that's earth energy. Now we have the Page of Swords, and we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so Sagittarius, now we have all these people that are sitting on top of this. So to me, if this is about moving, buying, selling, like there it is, okay? There's the people that you are going to be dealing with, potentially water sign, very strong earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and the Page of Swords there, that could involve a child, but that to me feels more about like the communication, the negotiation, the conversation, maybe even like you're making some new connections, Sagittarius, through like the buying, the selling, if you're moving, picking up extra work. I'm trying to like see beyond like messages of just those two things, because there is like a new beginning happening. So also, you know what, okay, Sagittarius, if you've been having like a lot of fights and conflict within the family about like a decision that you're making or they're making, like house, wedding, just things along those lines, child going off to college, like if there's just been a lot of chaos and scattered energy within the family unit itself, because this could definitely be like a mother and father, and then like maybe a grandma and a child. I mean, I'm just giving an example. It's like finally everybody's getting on board on the same page in August, and there's a harmony that's coming in that wasn't there presently before. And I think Sagittarius with the Ace of Swords, like you're going to be really assertive, you know, with your needs, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish here. And I don't feel like you're going to put up with anybody's crap. In fact, you might even be kind of the mediator if this is like a disagreement, dysfunction within the family. Like you might be the mediator that, you know, gets it all back together, you know, gets everybody talking, gets everybody on the same page in an agreement, if that's the case or that's the issue. And it looks like there is mending and making up and apologies as well. Okay, so let's pull 3 more. Okay, wow. Okay, so we have the King of Cups now sitting on top. So you have 2 couples and then conversation going on. So yeah, Sagittarius, I really feel like you guys are negotiating something, because now we have the Death dice and then the 7 of Swords. So whether you are negotiating like within your family, like trying to resolve conflict, or this is like about like the buying, the purchasing of a home, it's just, I don't know, Sagittarius, I kind of feel like, because I don't really see any dice representing you specifically, I feel like you're the mediator. You are in charge. You are in control. You make the final decision. Like, it's up to you. And also, this element of karmic resolution, there may be some people, Sagittarius, that you're cutting out of your life because your journey with them is finished up to this point. And it's like you're tired of like maybe deception, flakiness, like they can't be counted on, they can't be trusted. I don't know. It's just like you're very empowered. You're calling the shots, whether it's in your family, it's something to do with like moving, change of location, or just in general doing a big time house cleaning with who you associate with. It's like you have the upper hand. You are making the decisions, very empowered. Okay, this is like part of like your life plan, your destiny. There's a lot of karma resolution also taking place. Okay, what sits atop is the 5 of Cups. So there, even if we're moving, there's this element of sadness, I feel like, with whatever you're leaving behind. Okay, so for everybody, changing residence, changing location, even if it's like a much more positive experience or place that you're moving to, there is an element of sadness attached to the ending of the old life that you experienced, the old version of you. Some of you, like I said, I feel like you're kind of a mediator within the family unit where, you know, you're helping to resolve a lot of conflict and drama and a lot of heartache, you know, amongst different family members. Like, Sagittarius, I don't know, it's like you're the boss, you are empowered, you are calling the shots, you are making the decisions, and some of you, it's like whoever you're cutting out of your life, if that part applies, it's because you're just so sick and tired of what they put you through, and you're just done, like you're ready to cut the ties, and that's because the karma is resolved, like you're done with all of that, and you don't need to deal with it anymore. So, I don't know, Sag, I just feel like there's a big shift happening. Some of you are changing location. Others of you, this is like inside of you, and it's like because those contracts are done and you know that on a spiritual level, it's like you're going to cut all these different connections out of your life. Like you're done with it. Like you don't want it anymore. You're tired. You're about to tell people what you really think and what you feel. And, you know, especially if you've been holding that back and holding that in, universal favor. Yeah, it's time for you, Sagittarius. This is why I say you are the leader. You are in control. You're calling the shots. Like, it's the forces are on your side here. And inform yourself, okay? So there's an element here where there's new information coming in and new things that you're going to learn. And again, if you're, you know, buying a house, selling a house, that would make perfect sense. But it's like if you've had any struggles with your house on the market, I don't know, it's like that's going to dissipate. It's going to be like snapped up fast in August. Look at that new moon beginning. And that's here, the death where we're walking away. It does bring a little bit of sadness, but look at this, Sagittarius. It's time for new. It's time for new energy. And you must decide. This here, again, is a confirmation to me of how you are empowered in the month of August, Sagittarius. You are a leader. People are going to listen to what you have to say. Like, your opinion matters. And, you know, if you're on the fence about anything, just decide what is best for you. What would create a new beginning for you and bring you the most happiness. And, you know, do a little research if there's something that you feel that you want, but you don't know much about it, okay? Because it's time for something to end and be done and the new to come in. And I really feel for many of you this has to do with like karma and karmic like contracts. And so now there's certain people and situations and circumstances that just are going to fade and fall away from you because it's like there's no more purpose of that. Like the karma and the contract is resolved and completed at this point. Look at this, compassion. This is your advice, Sagittarius. And to me, again, you're in that leadership role. And those of you who are mediating and trying to restore peace amongst, you know, different people in your family or close friend circle, something along those lines, just have a lot of compassion and sensitivity and empathy for each and every person. Even if you're like, oh my God, you're totally a drama queen in the back of your mind, just have it all flowing beautifully, Sagittarius, because again, people are going to listen to you and look up to you and see you in a position of power. So even if you feel like somebody's just a total, you know, drama queen, salty Sally, whatever, the more that you remain in a place of empathy and tenderness and compassion, it just brings you all that more respect. I don't know, maybe some of you are forced into a leadership role that you just didn't even want to have, okay? It's like people are looking up to you and looking to you to make the final call on things. And look at this, organization, purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. So again, this is you, Sagittarius, being in that leadership role, calling the shots. Again, if this is about a house and a move, it might be that this just goes much quicker than you anticipated it would, and you've just really got to be on the ball. But ultimately, Sagittarius, you are boss. You are in charge. You are in control. A lot of people are looking up to you and seeking your advice and your counsel in the month of August. And, you know, I feel in some situations you're all about that. In other situations, I feel like it's time for you to kind of cut off and cut out some people from your experience, some situations and circumstances, because the karma is resolved and you know that it's time for a new beginning. And your magic is the triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Look at that. Sagittarius, there is your confirmation. This karma is resolved. Where you are oppressed, where you are held back, where it's just not working, you're done with that. It is time to shed that skin and come into your new beginning, because karma contracts have been completed. Here is the confirmation, ultimately, the triple spiral. You've learned your life lessons, you have resolved that karma, and now it's time for you to rise and move on to bigger and better things. Universal favor on your side, Sagittarius. So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.